Hi, I'm Gregory Kern from Scraping Bottom Games, here with the third vlog. Since we have no features that deserve their own video this time, I decided I'd bring you just a playthrough of Chapter 5, well, a part of Chapter 5. We just started immediately with me in a level where the Corrupted are attacking, and I immediately make use of some of the spells I have. I have Fireball, Flame Strike with a Trap Rune, which is what you just saw there, and then Incendium with a very decent Pierce Rune. In the distance, you'll notice that the Hulk got knocked over by the Incendium Rune, and that made me very happy, because he's giant and scary, and I don't want him anywhere near me right now. Hulks are the relatively toughest creature that you'll fight against in the Corrupted faction, and they only start spawning in Chapter 5 and beyond. And I'm still quickly running away from them. I use my Meteor spell to get a good shot off from that building, hoping some of the debris kills some of the Corrupted around. And I also got lucky because it looks like a piece of debris got the Hulk stuck over there. So I nailed him with another Incendium round, hoping that would be enough damage to finish him off. It also got that Corrupted stuck on the side of the mountain, so it was a good shot. And since it seems like I've finished most everything off in this area, I take a quick breather and go inside the town hall to check out any loot I can find. Town halls are great because they have a lot of bookshelves, and bookshelves generally allow you to find great loot. I'm taking the time to use my Meteor spell to hit these towers from a long range, so I know there's going to be more Corrupted, most likely up near these towers, and I want to not have to worry about the tower destroying the towers if I need to make a quick escape. I should also take time to mention that the reason my hands are glowing red is because I have a unique item that really increases my casting speed, which is called Frenzy, and that's the red glow on my hands. I'm laying some traps down at my feet because I'm worried about Corrupted assassins sneaking up on me, or even Corrupted shamblers, so the traps will hopefully keep me a little bit safer. I know some Corrupted on around that building, so I'm going to also take this time to launch a meteor into the building, hoping that the debris kills some more. And even though I tried to do the prevention of a sneak, a Corrupted warrior managed to sneak up on me. Also used telekinesis to clear some guys that I wasn't sure were dead or just knocked down. And I'm going to use a meteor to finish off that building and really hope I've taken everything out. It was hard to see, but there was a lich at some point that was next to that building. You can see his glowing corpse on the ground still, and luckily the debris from the building took him out. I really didn't want to have to fight the lich. They start doing a lot of damage, or directly fight the lich, because they start doing a lot of damage the later you get on. Doing a quick final check to see if there's anything else interesting for me to do before I head out to the world map. Here you'll see all the items I found. And then I will choose another mountain, trying to get to that red beam, which will take me to the next chapter. Here's an example of an event where this guy sees the corruption on my face and gets really nervous and just offers me some essence to, kind of not bother him. So I go ahead and just take the essence because I'm a little bit worried about getting too many fights. I kind of forgot there was a store right next to me, so I shouldn't have been that worried. So we move on to Dax. And Dax needs help defending against the mage cult. You'll recognize this from, I believe, Vlog3. It's the same exact level, only this is much further on. Where you'll hopefully get to see a nice little bug here that I believe I've fixed since this video. So the fire shots you see up there are the siege attacks, and they come crashing down trying to destroy the buildings, and they actually managed to nail one. I'm pretty sure that guy's just running away out of fear because I killed enough of his friends that he decided that he didn't want anything to do with me. So I'm not too worried about that guy. But yeah, you see the nice cluster of mages. They're actually so tightly clumped that they couldn't actually move. So I took advantage of that and killed a nice percentage of the enemies on this map. Incendium's a really nice spell because it has a really high impact and knocks down enemies quite easily. I also laid down some flame strike traps to hope that the enemies would run into it. It's also worthy to note that I did a good job targeting the warlocks, whether on purpose or just happenstance. And that caused a lot of the other just acolytes to run away in fear. Warlocks generate a lot of fear when you kill them because they're the most powerful mages of the enemy. And when the measly acolytes see that happen, they book it out of there because they don't want anything to do with you. So relatively easy cleanup. I'm pretty happy with that. And now that I've saved this town from the imminent destruction from that mage cult, I am going to loot some of these buildings because, well, I deserve it. Hopefully this relatively short gameplay gives you a good idea of what Victorum's all about, and what the game will start to look like as you get further on into the game. I guess the biggest feature that won't really get shown off on a developer stream ever is we're currently working on the last levels of the game. If you currently have access to the alpha, there is an end to the game now, so if you make it to the end of chapter 8, there will be a series of events for you to complete. Also, I guess this is a good time to point out I worked on the camera behavior, and even though it doesn't look that smooth because I'm using mouse and keyboard, if I was using a controller, it would look a lot better spectator-wise. But you'll notice that the camera's not jumping as much in between third and first person when you're inside a building. I worked on that with this patch to make it a lot smoother, so that the transition would be more steady. So especially in these larger houses that were built, wasn't constantly jumping between first and third person. Anyway, that's it for this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be talking to you in another 2 weeks. Look at all that loot I found.